Getting her little banners ready to go. All right, here she is. Olivia Hartpin's joining us live from Lufkin. We were just talking about how one of the parks is actually going to be closed down, or at least shut down for the next few days so that they can lay down new mulch. I know you've been following various projects that Lufkin Parks and Rec has been doing throughout the area. So just a little heads up on what you got going on today.
Yeah, I'm actually at that park right now. That's Grace Dunn Richardson. So you can see that they've already cleared out all of the mulch in this area. And one of the big things he said, in addition to the mulch, this is all safety, is like all of these trunks and like branches on the ground. They're trying to remove those sticks, twigs, roots, and all of that stuff. So it's more safe for visitors when they come down here. And it's all part of their larger master plan that they've been working on for, the past year now. They revealed that last year, but this is just the first part, the first step of making sure all their parks are safe. They're going to do a park a week. So they've already done a few. This is the one they're working on right now. I actually just talked to the Parks and Rec director. He drove by and he was like, this is going to look completely different by Friday. So yeah, this is definitely a priority for the city. And this is what it looks like now. But again, it's supposed to look a little different soon.
When you mentioned some of the other projects that have already taken place, do you happen to know what they were working on?
Yeah, a lot of it right now is again that mulch and removing roots. He said that it's a safety thing because the big master plan things like replacing equipment and upgrading resources, they don't have the funding for that yet. So what they do have the funding for is the safety measures. So that's what they're focusing on right now. And they also hired, he said, I believe a park superintendent. So they're working on getting all the resources they can to manage the park. So hopefully when the funding does become available, they can just start removing equipment, start upgrading things, and just go straight into it.
Awesome. And I know the next fiscal year budget is going to be on everyone's agenda, not just for Lufkin, but for everybody as we're getting closer and closer to, the next big benchmark. Do you happen to know when that next meeting's going to be, or is that something we kind of got to look into a little bit?
It's definitely something that we have to look into for a little bit, but it's coming up in October. As you mentioned, that is something that all cities, all areas are working on. So he says in October, that's when they will have a concrete idea of a timeline, a plan for things to get done. And in the meantime, again, they're just working on these little safety projects across all of their parks until that they get that.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Still, little steps are eventually going to make you to a big destination, right? Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Olivia, for giving us this update. We very much appreciate it.
Thank you.